Lessons with Prachiti. In this video, I will talk about servlet. But before that, I would like to go with the static and dynamic pages. So see, the web pages can be either static or dynamic. Static means unchanged or a constant, while dynamic means changing. Now let's see what is static web page. Static web pages are generally called as the stationary pages. They are loaded on a client's browser as exactly they are stored on a web server. Generally, the standard HTML pages are static web pages. They contain HTML code which defines the structure and the content of web pages. So each time an HTML page is loaded, it looks the same and the pages will remain the same until someone changes it manually. So for the static web page, when a client sends a request to the server for a particular web page, the server will search that web page in its repository. If the requested page is present in the repository, it will fetch that page and sends the requested page to the client, and that web page will be displayed on a browser. Now, the second type of web page is a dynamic web page. In a dynamic web pages, the content of page is different for the different visitor. Dynamic pages are used where information is changed frequently. For example, you can say any e-commerce site, blogs, or any site with information that must be updated regularly. Okay, so the pages such as JSP, ASP, and PHP pages are the dynamic web pages. These pages contains server-side code which allows the server to generate a unique content each time the page is loaded. Now, suppose you are asking for your Facebook profile. And when you go to Facebook and ask for your profile, now that page is not a pre-built page, right? So static pages are the pre-built pages. So the requested Facebook profile will be created at a runtime. So this Facebook profile or that Facebook page, that is your dynamic page. Now suppose client sends a request to server for a particular web page. The server will check for that page in a repository. Now suppose that requested page is not a pre-built page. Okay, that means that page is not a static page. So here what happen is the server will create a page for the client. Now the question is how server will create that page for a client. So it will create that page with the help of helper application, and that helper application is known as a web container. So on your server you will be having web container. Now, when you send a request, first server will check, do we have static page for that request in the repository? And suppose that static page is not there, then it will ask to this web container for that file. Now, the Tomcat will check. So the Tomcat it is an application server. It is designed to execute a Java servlets. So in this Tomcat, there will be some programming using which you can generate a dynamic pages. So for that page generation, you need some data, right? So now this data is coming from the database. So for fetching the data from database, you need to use some programming. So that programming can be PHP, ASP, or a Java. So if you want to use a Java, then we have to use something called as a servlet. So servlet is a server component. So the servlets are the programs that run on a server and that gives an output on a client page. So whenever you want to create dynamic page, we use servlets. Here you can say servlets acts as a middle layer between the request coming from the web browser and the databases or the application on the server. Okay. So here are some of the steps for execution of servlets. The first is client sends a request to web server. Web server receives that request, and then that server passes that request to the corresponding servlets. Servlet processes that request and then it generates a response as per the request. Then it will send that response back to the web server. And the last step is web server sends that response back to the client and the client browser displayed it on a screen.